next world there's no more patience. HaKadosh Baruch Hu is merciful, because despite that sometimes a word against God comes out, once in a while by accident, sometimes on purpose, sometimes accidentally on purpose. We say something against God. Hashem says, I'll be patient, I'll be merciful. Most of these only apply to this world. When a neshama leaves this world, there's no more mercy. And just like He has the ultimate love for His people, unfortunately when a person leaves this world, it's pure judgment. If you are a tzaddik or a tzaddikah, ashrecha ve'ashrech elkecha. You're praiseworthy, your share is praiseworthy, you're going to have so much good, you're going to say, Ad blidai, it's enough, Hashem, enough, so much good. Unfortunately, if a person didn't do anything, continued being a mechalel Shabbat, continuing driving to the Beit Knesset on Shabbat, continuing going with goyot, continuing touching women without being married, continuing touching his wife, he keeps doing it, she keeps doing it, she keeps walking around like she's some runway model. You want to keep doing it, HaKadosh Baruch Hu says when the time runs out, judgment, only thing that arrives is judgment. If you did good, you'll get paid for good. You did bad, unfortunately you get paid for bad. The Reshit Chokhmah, in chapter 12 of SHIUR, says the following. One angel hits him. Another angel counts how many hits. Because there's a judgment in heaven of how many hits he's allowed to hit him. The third angel shoots out fire from his own body like a furnace, and the fourth angel brings the bitter and sour grasses from the mountains, in case he stole from his friend or from other people, if you have eaten stolen property with your teeth. And then another angel shows up and brings the neshama of his parents, his mother and his father. And then after the parents are dumbfounded because they sent him to a school that's public school, or to a college, university in America that's full of garbage, and they said, no, son, I want you to be a doctor. I want you to be a lawyer, so go to UCLA, comprised of kufrim and rashaim. I want you to get a good education, so you get a degree, so you can make a lot of money. Ganet and gehinnom, we'll worry about it later on. And at that moment, these malachim give him, the person that died, the permission to hit his father and mother. Because they're the reason he's there. Why didn't you instruct your children to study Torah and fulfill mitzvot? They are partners to the crime. And if he feels embarrassed, no, I don't want to hit my Imai and Abba, I love them. Then they hit him instead, in front of his parents, and make his parents suffer watching their son or daughter get hit. Before the hits begin, the person is in shock, saying, my time hasn't ended. No, my time came now. I'm only 25, I'm only 35, I'm only 75, I have so many years ahead. I just did a deal for $1 million, it hasn't matured yet. I just bought a house, I just finished the kitchen, I just did all this stuff, I got so much stuff to do. And the angels say to him, get up, your time has arrived. And then they open up his eyes and he sees the truth. And the first thing that he sees is the Malach HaMavet himself, which is as long from one end of the world to the other end of the world, meaning he's from the ground all the way to the heavens. And his clothes are made of fire. And he holds a knife in his hand, and at the tip of the knife there is a drop of bile. hanging from it. The moment that a person sees this, Malach HaMavet, he gets so scared that he opens his mouth. And the drop falls into their mouth. And from that they die. From that they become smelly and disgusting. From that, the person's face becomes discolored. And at that moment, they actually see HaKadosh Baruch Hu himself.